All right, so I wanted to do a video on accessing the fuel pump relay switch on my 1996 Corvette. I looked all over the place on the internet and I couldn't figure out or find any videos on this or any photos or anything like that, so I did find descriptions written out. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can't do this based off the descriptions I found. So first thing we're going to do, I kind of already started this. I just put things back in place just because I figured you might as well make a video out of it for helping the next person. So basically what I did first is I took a, this is actually something we use for baking. So I actually went in here and just pried this off. It's already loose. Very gently pried it off. You didn't have to put much force. It just came right off. But be very gentle, just popping this off and it comes right off. It's just held by these little tiny tabs here, there. So when I took that off, what happened is you can see in here, there and there was some torque screws. All right, so here we go. These were the little torque screws in here that I pulled out. I dropped one behind the seat. I'm gonna have to get magnets to get it out. But what it was I'm using this Torx wrench here, and this is a T15 is what I use to access these two. So the next step was basically that I needed to do was actually just gently pry this off. So what I did to do that was once again I just went in here, popped this out a little bit once I got these screws out, and just very gently, this piece here was a little stuck. There was a little adhesive behind here. I don't know if that came from the factory. I'm guessing somebody may have put it there, but just gently, very gently pull these out. Kind of stuck in there, but this comes out, this whole piece like that. Came out pretty easy. So, and I had gotten to this point already, but I put these bolts back on just so you would see. Now, after taking the vents out, you're able to access these, and these are 10 millimeters. So I'll just use my 10 millimeter wrench here and just was able to pull these off like so. Obviously they're already loose, so just pull this off here. They're holding the panel underneath on. I'll put everything in here. And that's it for that step. We'll get to the next part. So I had to turn my car around. I had it against the wall, the passenger side over there. So I had to turn the car around, come around here and do this part. So once I have this off and disconnected the vents, the bolts come off. Go ahead and take off the fuse panel. Get in here. And you could do this first too, as well, from what I read. Now we got a screw there, and a screw there we got to take off to access. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. All right, so I got these screws loose. I took this one out already. Just grab this one here. It's already coming out. And once again, these are the same little T15 Torx as the other one. Oh, it comes right off, the whole thing. So there you go. There's the piece. Now we have access to this panel here. Looks like probably this here is one, and this one here as well. And I think those are the only two. And then it gets fitted onto this tab and this tab right here. So just sizing that up, looks like it's a 7mm. Let's go ahead and loosen that. Got a little 7mm socket here. Get in here and loosen that up. Yeah, it's always one. Always one that's not easy. Jeez. Alright. Alright, so that should, reading the instructions, we should just be able to undo this, pull this down, pull this out and down, and this whole thing should come out. But we will see. So that popped right off. Pretty easy. That popped right off. Let's cross our fingers here, and then we're supposed to be able to just pull towards you, like so, and down, and then here we go. Now, also, I read that I gotta disconnect this light in here. So let me look for the connection. I'll be right back. All right. So I finally got it out. I don't know why on earth that was so difficult just to get that piece out from the light. Kind of crazy. So this definitely has been off before. So you can see whoever took it off first kind of broke these pieces. I kind of knew this had been off at some point because here is this thing here is a aftermarket little blue light LED that lights up the foot area. And actually it popped out because I was messing around with it. So I'll put that back in here, but let's go ahead and see if we can't pull the rest of this down and out. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out, playing around in here, where the relays are. But right here, you see this? This looks like it covers the relays. So there's a tab here and a tab on the other side of it, right up under here, that I gotta pull out. And it should expose the relays. Let's get that. Boom. And there they are. Right there. These fuses are actually kind of a pain to take out. I'm not quite sure why, but took the two middle ones out to see which one was which. And one back here further towards the firewall looks like slot B. That's supposedly the one. All right, I have the new relay switch. I'm gonna go ahead and install this thing in here. I don't know if we'll be able to get on the video very well, but we'll try. Right there. Put it in. There we go. Nice and snug. All right. You got it in. now I'm gonna hook the battery back up and test out, make sure it actually starts up. Give this a go. All right. Everything is working. Car started right up. It's having an issue with it taking 2 starts to start. So I was hoping maybe switching this relay, fuel pump relay, would help it, and looks like it may have. Very good. My first time getting in the car, cranking it, it wouldn't start right away. I'd have to turn the car back to the off position and then start it again. So I was just hoping that it may have just been a bad fuel pump relay. I'm still crossing my fingers that this fixed it, because I just went in and started right up first time after doing this. So cross my fingers, but at least even if that's not the issue for me, hopefully this video helps people learn how to access these relay switches. I'm going to go ahead and put this thing back together. See how it goes. Just going to do everything back in reverse order. All right, putting it back together. Actually, it was fairly quick. Pretty easy, except when you get it all the way back together and realize I forgot to put the cover to the relay box back on. So I had to re-disassemble again and put it back on, but it was pretty quick once you get the hang of it. So anyway, I hope this helps anyone who's looking for that relay box. Switch any relays. Thank you.